Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a new entry into the Tokenomics series. Today we'll be covering Ethereum Classic in this video. Before we get into it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Don't forget to join the Discord if you need any help with crypto mining or crypto investing questions. For those wondering what tokenomics are, I'll give a brief overview of what that word means. Tokenomics is a broad term that describes all the elements which make a particular cryptocurrency valuable and interesting to investors. This includes everything from a token supply to how it's issued, to things like utility case or basically what the goal is to achieve in the crypto market. So therefore we'll be covering all this information and more, plus at the end of this video I'll be doing a price prediction for the coin that we are talking about. So Ethereum Classic has a major history as one of the oldest cryptocurrencies that is still big in the market. Now many people might not know that there is actually two Ethereum coins. This is Ethereum Classic and the Ethereum Mainstream coin. Ethereum Classic is technically the original coin. Ethereum was launched back in July of 2015 and gained some traction in the early days. Then in 2016 the network received a hack which saw over 60 million stolen from wallets. This hack led to the Ethereum team splitting up into two groups. This means that the two teams wanted a coin to themselves, and this is where they forked Ethereum into two coins. One called Ethereum and the other called Ethereum Classic. The team of Ethereum Classic wants to preserve the original plan for the coin, and the other team has taken it in their own direction. The main face of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, is part of the new Ethereum team, and he has gone on to push the Ethereum merge through in the past couple of weeks. This eliminated miners from the network. However, Ethereum Classic has decided to stick with miners and not change the network. Ethereum Classic's team described the coin as an open, decentralized and permissionless public blockchain that aims to fulfill the original promise of Ethereum as a platform where smart contracts are free from third-party interference. Ethereum Classic prioritizes trust minimization, network security, and integrity. All network upgrades are non-contentious with the aim to fix critical issues or to add value to the newly proposed features, never to create new tokens or to bail out flawed smart contracts. So they're basically just making sure the original version of Ethereum is kept alive. So now you know the history behind Ethereum Classic, we can move on to the tokenomics. As of writing this, the price of one coin sits at around $27 per coin. There's a max supply of 210,700,000 and so far 65% of the supply has been mined at around 137 million coins in circulating supply. This gives Ethereum Classic a market cap of $3.8 billion and ranks at number 22 by market cap of all cryptocurrencies. When it comes to halving, they introduce a different system, but we'll go over that later in detail. Just know that it halves roughly every 2.5 years. The block time is set at 13 seconds and the block reward right now is 2.56 Ethereum Classic. Now there was pre-mining for this coin back in 2014 for just over 10 million ETH, so around 5% of the coins were pre-mined by developers and the rest was open to the public to mine. Lastly, the issuance per day in USD is around $450,000. This means how much the network produces a day in dollars. It takes the block rewards per day times the blocks per day times the price per coin. Now if you would like to buy any Ethereum Classic, it can be found on major exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase and Gate.io. Next I want to talk about Ethereum Classic mining as it's a major feature now that the main coin has switched to proof of stake. Ethereum Classic runs on the same ETH hash algorithm as Ethereum used to. So this means that you can mine Ethereum Classic with both graphics cards and ASIC miners if you want to. Before the merge, the network was in the shadow of Ethereum and had a small amount of hash rate. Post-merge, it has received a large spike as everyone switched their mining rigs over to Ethereum Classic as it's the most profitable coin to mine right now. When we look at the hash rate chart, we can see that it was sat around 20 to 30 terahash, and then after the merge it shot up to around 250 terahash, and it has settled down further to around 160. At this hash rate it becomes very unprofitable for miners that are using GPUs as they are less efficient than ASIC miners. So for the most part I think the hash rate is made up of ASICs. Therefore if you're looking to mine Ethereum Classic, then I'd start to look at ASIC miners to buy. The list of these can be found at asicminervalue.com. And the main miners you're looking for are the iPolo, Jazzminer and Bitmain. However, if you do want to mine with a GPU, it has to be above 3 GB in memory, which most cards are nowadays. As mentioned earlier, there is a halving schedule for Ethereum Classic and it works at a different rate to other coins. The coin is set to reduce the block reward every 5 million blocks mined. The reward is not halved but reduced by 20% of the previous block reward. Every 5 billion blocks works out to around 2.5 years. As we can see on this chart, there has been 4 block reductions, with one happening recently this year in April. And the next is set to happen in 2024, which is actually around the same time as Bitcoin's halving. If you want to learn more about mining Ethereum Classic or how to mine it, then I have various videos on my channel going over the profitability of this coin and how to mine it. The only thing that Ethereum Classic doesn't have is a thing called MEV. This is a reward put on top of the main Ethereum blocks that gifts miners more block rewards if the network has high transactions. This was actually very influential to mining on the main Ethereum network. When big NFTs dropped on the Ethereum network, the MEV on blocks would be very high and miners would receive bigger rewards. I don't know how they would implement MEV into the Classic network, but I think it would help miners make more profits on the network. Now I want to move on to Ethereum Classic's network security. As of today, the Ethereum Classic network has received around 9 hacks according to their history page. Some of these were white hacks, which are done to show the team where flaws are in the code. These type of hacks are harmless as they don't hurt the network. However, some of these are harmful, like the 2016 DIO hack, which saw millions lost in Ethereum. The most recent one was in 2020, where there was a 51% attack, which happens when someone holds over 51% of the network hash rate. They can then create their own blocks and send to certain addresses that they want. With the network being hacked, it leaves a stain on the Ethereum Classic coin, and this is one of the many reasons why this coin has not had much adoption over the main Ethereum coin. They have obviously updated the network so that these hacks can't happen again, but most of these hacks are due to code that was written a while ago, so they have not stood the test of time. Every hack that happens will set back a network a little bit, as we've seen with the Solana hack earlier this year. So let's hope that the network doesn't have any more hacks and stays secure as possible. Next, I want to touch upon all the apps that have been created on the Classic network. With this being a very old coin, it has allowed for some innovation in dApps over time, and it was one of the first coins to run dApps. Obviously, there is some integration from Ethereum dApps, but we'll look into these later. When looking at the Classic website, we can see that there are vast options for things such as metaverses, which are also integrated into NFTs. Furthermore, these NFT marketplaces where you can buy, mint and sell digital art. They have a very useful interoperability section, which is basically chain technology that allows for value and data to be shared between other blockchains. This aims to connect everything together to form Web 3.0. The next, they have identity dApps, which are a way of verifying the identity of an object or a person if they choose to add it to the chain. In the future, this could be used on a large scale for passports, as they can't be faked if they are on the blockchain. This eliminates fake passports or driver's licenses for government checks and things such as that. The last dApps that they display are finance. These are the biggest dApps on most networks, as they are integral to cryptocurrencies. They have DeFi, DEX, and DIOs, which serve various different functions. Lastly, let's get into the price prediction for Ethereum Classic. So when we take a look at the price chart, we can see a spike back in 2017 when the first crypto run happened, and when they had a massive spike for 2021 as well. It reached up to $140 a coin on that crypto run, so we know for sure it's possible to hit that price point again. With Ethereum Classic still having support from major crypto industry, I think it has steadily gained price and performed well. My prediction for the next 5 years would probably be a price of around $100 to $200 per coin. Now this all depends on both the crypto market upswing and the halving schedule driving the demand. There will be 2 more halvings in the next 5 years, which will allow for the demand to go up. The halving of 2024 lines up with that of Bitcoin, so the market could spike upwards further because of Bitcoin as well. Now for the 10-year prediction, we will have to look at the main Ethereum coin. Many people speculate that the merge will slowly kill Ethereum, and we have seen the price drop off on the post-merge. If Ethereum continues on a downward trend, then we could see more of the original Classic coins start to take more adoption over the next 10 years. My prediction, if this happens, will be $300 to $350 per coin in the next 10 years if this comes true. So overall, Ethereum Classic is a great coin which sadly has been plagued by hacks. Hopefully it's the last of the hacks and we can start to see more adoption. If you want to learn more about Ethereum Classic, then head over to their website and have a read through their guides. Hopefully you guys got an idea of whether or not to invest in this coin. Make sure you guys like the video and sub to the channel for more content like this. Lastly, leave a comment below on what coin I should do next in the Tokenomics series.